Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli, and FSD, another driving video. If you're new, please subscribe and help me change the world one electric car at a time. Please follow me on X, and if you are in the market to buy a Tesla, please use my referral code. And today I want to do a video update for the Tesla Cybertruck. I've been talking about it last few days, and many videos and leaks are coming out in the last year. You know, the driving and camouflage and testing, winter testing in New Zealand and all that. But finally, a very close-up picture of the Tesla Cybertruck Frunk from inside the factory in Texas. That worker is going to be fired, of the Frunk, and it's a very, very small Frunk. Now, let me tell you what I think about it, and I'll tell you if it's disappointing or not. So first of all, the idea of a Frunk brought by Tesla. If you all remember, the first Tesla Model S 2012 was a rear-wheel drive, one motor in the back, and the front trunk, aka the Frunk, was huge. You can almost put a small spare tire there. It was a huge Frunk, and then later on the Model X, it was even bigger and deeper. So every Tesla car has a front trunk. Sometimes I go to almost every auto show, and sometimes I see Frunks of other car manufacturers like Hyundai or the Ford Mustang Mach-E or the BMW i3. They don't make them. It's a joke. It's a little shoebox. Not like Tesla, the way they make their cars, the motor and everything. I mean, the engineering, it's great. It's great to have a front trunk. I put so much stuff there. My tire kit, my jack, it's great. It's really great to have. Now that the standard was set, let's say by Ford F-150 Lightning, the front trunk there, it's really big. Really big. You can actually put all tools, and it's really very, very comfortable. Now, so why is the front trunk in the Cybertruck is very tiny? It's like a little step. And I tell you, it's very simple, because if you want a pickup truck, okay, to go 300 to 500 miles, that is 5 to 800 kilometers. That's a lot. And to tow and to load and to haul, all these things that you want a truck to do, you have two choices. You can do what GM, Ford, and Stellantis did. They just basically took their trucks, the F-150, the Silverado, the Ram, it's the exact same gasoline version, and just made it to be electric. Now, if you look at F-150 Lightning, only if you look closely, you would not know that it's an electric car. Yes, it has curves and all kinds of things that if you were really car enthusiast, you would know. But it looks a Ford, it looks a Ram, it looks a Silverado. I saw all of them in the auto show in New York. All of them. I sat in them, all of them. It's a Ford truck. That's what it is. And of course, if you take out the engine and you put the electric motors and all that, then you get that. So, but what's the compromise? There's no range. There is no range. They go 230, maybe 250 miles. Now, you can do what GM did and shove a 200 kilowatt hour battery, and there's your range, but the price is $100,000. You understand? So if you want this, if you want like a huge battery, so if you are Tesla and you want to create a truck that has everything, and range and power, obviously you have to make it so aerodynamic, so unique, that you get something like the Cybertruck. Now, nobody ever saw a truck look like this. It's a crazy looking truck. You know, it was compared to the DeLorean, but this is going to be, or supposed to be, mass production. We're talking about 300,000 to 500,000 Tesla Cybertruck a year. There's a whole factory dedicated to them. Okay, so in order for that to be mass produced and mass delivered, it's gonna have to have range, power, towing, and all that without a huge battery and with a reasonable price. Let's say $40,000 to $80,000. Remember, a pickup truck in America average cost is about $55,000. So if you don't, if you want to make a Lightning in a reasonable price, but for 230 miles, now if you tow anything, you're going to lose 50% of your range, unless you're going to shove a huge battery in it. So if you make it aerodynamically, in an aerodynamic way, like the Cybertruck, with all the curves and the lines and all that, and give it 300 to 500 miles in a reasonable price, then something has to give. So the bed, which is I think 6 feet at least, is going to be extremely useful. Now the front, it's a little disappointing that they couldn't find a different way, but I think this is quote unquote the compromise that has to be made to get everything else that you need, especially the price. So the last thing I said, so when GM shoves a 220 kilowatt hour in the Hummer EV and sell it for $130,000, what do you expect? This is what you get. You know, everybody can do that. It's no big deal. So that's why you have to make it good, long range, powerful, but also economic. And you have to design it in a way that it can accomplish everything. And that's why I think it's a very sharp curve at the front. You know that this is the result of what that. So I don't think it's a big deal. I'm not disappointed in that. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.